This is an addendum to the previous file. I'm going to make another statement. You know what they're doing over at the trolley stations and along my routes when it comes to people harassing me? They know I wear a digital tape recorder. That's flat out given. I pulled it out in front of the San Diego police when I was making police reports with them and told them that they were being taped. When I've had to call 911 and they arrived on the scene when they would, I told them that they were being taped. They literally physically have seen my digital tape recorder and they know I'm wearing it. And they also, through the cyber surveillance of organized stalking, they're totally able to see that I'm uploading what's caught on the digital tape recorder to my video camera and then being uploaded to YouTube. So they're 100% aware that I have a digital tape recorder on me at all times. So the point I'm trying to make is that they know that when they bring about an incident that it's being taped. So what they'll do is say that, well, this person that harassed you was caught harassing somebody else earlier today. And why did they do that? They do that to make it trying to make it appear that the person who's harassing me wasn't put there to harass me. They're trying to make it sound like that this person is harassing other people as well. Okay? Through the organized stalking, what they do is they don't have a person stalk you on foot from day to day. Hang on. They've only gotten a few people to harass me on more than one occasion. 98% of the people that are having to harass me are people I've never seen before, up until the day they come to harass me or threaten me. And what they'll do to make it look like that it's not a staged thing is they'll try and say that this person was caught harassing somebody else earlier today or last week, or this person just got in town, so how can they be stalking you? Yeah, that's the whole goal of organized stalking expeditions. They want to be able to have plausible deniability so the transparency is not transparent. What they're doing is basically just ascertaining what my routes are and where I'm at along my routes. And then when I get to a specific place where I'm in a stationary position, like waiting for the trolley or sitting down over at Friars Mission Center or sitting waiting for the trolley at Hazard Center, or when I'm over at SDSU or UCSD, what they do as a result of one or two main individuals who is stalking me through GPS tracking on my cell phone, possible remote neural monitoring, and through people being put along my route in fixed stationary positions from a distance. When they see that I'm mobile, that's when they get on their cell phones and their computers and get the people that they have solicited for today to be along the routes that I'm going to and am on, especially my regular routine routes. That's why that one dumb skank keeps appearing every single time that I go over to Friars Mission Center. Okay? The last 5 times I've been over there, she has appeared in the same exact stores that I go into and in the checkout lanes at the same exact time I go to the checkout lane. And this is their whole motive, is to try and put these people along my routes to engage in these behaviors and then have them deny that they're there for that purpose by trying to state that these people have been involved in harassing other people and it's not just you, or they'll try and pass them off as being crazy or drunk or on drugs, or try to accuse me of being crazy or drunk or on drugs. The whole goal for them is to be able to create the harassment for the duress or for an arrest, and then to make it appear like I'm either crazy or that this person has harassed other people, so they're not just harassing you, or they're harassing you because they're crazy or on drugs or mentally ill. These are the types of excuses and schemes that they physically, literally use in order to make it not look like what's happening to me is organized stalking. Okay? And that's literally what they pulled last night over at the trolley station at Old Town. Okay? Using an MTS security to do it. And I already know what I'm talking about, flat out. Now, when I went to CBS tonight, and they had that same skank be outside of CBS when I came out with this guy that I've caught on video over at Jack in the Box, who acts extremely hyper every time they've used him. Okay? And I believe that they think that I'm afraid of this guy because when they have him put along my route, he acts all crazy and hyperactive and threatening as a result. Okay, and he has gaslighted me on several occasions, which means he's engaged in organized stalking and sensitization tactics to let me know overtly that he's attached to these schemes. That's how they associate themselves to the target, to let the target know they're actually there purposely, but if the target says anything about it, all they do is deny it and call the target crazy as a result. And this is literally what they do. Okay, so my name is Leslie Williams. I took a video picture of this guy who was with the skank that's harassed me on multiple occasions, the one that gave me the finger inside of Starbucks the other day, and I uploaded that video. He was there with her tonight at CBS as that was coming out. And all you got to do is Google organized stalking and or gang stalking at entrances and exits. That's where they appear, because when a target's coming out of one environment and they're trying to take a deep breath from being in that environment, the first thing they see is them. Okay, and that's exactly where they were, right at the entrance of the CBS when I came out. That's what they do. And when you look at the amount of Google-generated responses you'll get in reference to how gang stalkers or organized stalkers are placed at entrances and exits, you'll be able to see flat out that I'm telling you the truth. So my name is Leslie Williams, and these are the kind of schemes that they engage in. They'll even go as far as saying, when they bring somebody along my path, and they'll associate themselves physically to the campaign by engaging in a sensitization physical gesture or a direct conversation tactic, and then they'll play the little incident out that they plan on bringing about towards me as a result of putting them there to begin with. And then if the cops have to be called, I'll say, hey, look, I know this person was put here to do this. And they'll say, I just got in town. What are you talking about? I can show you my Greyhound ticket. I can show you my Amtrak ticket. I got a cousin right here that just came and got me. Yeah, because the whole goal is to try and make the target look crazy or sound crazy. That's the whole goal, because the whole goal is to contain the target by calling the target mentally ill, delusional, crazy, schizophrenic, paranoid schizophrenic, schizo-affective, or whatever they can, because that's why they initiated these campaigns to begin with. Okay, was to get legal control of the target, to take over their finances, and to apply for benefits in their name. This is flat out the whole entire motivation behind this whole agenda. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. Today's date is June 19, 2012, and they will attempt to start coming here to where I'm at right now. Right now, 5'7", well, I'm just going to put it this way. I'm close by 5'7", a building 5'7", and they are going to definitely start coming up in here using anybody between children or older people or anybody in between as a buffer between me and the police, to make it look like the reason why they're coming is not connected to the police, in order to start filing falsified police reports and documentation about me being here. That's exactly what because they need this documentation in order to contain, all right, to exploit the finances, the Medicare insurance, and to exploit the target sexually by claiming that the target can't take care of themselves or is a threat to themselves or others. You know, that's why these incidences are being brought about towards me along my route, using people that are acting extremely provocative, threatening, and extremely hyper while they're in my face threatening me. Today's date is June 19th.